It's amazing. Okay, that's the soap. And yesterday I caught Good Fortune with the beautiful Keanu Reeves. He's such a beautiful man. And I don't think it's just his physicality that's absolutely stunning. He's got this childlike energy about him, which just totally matches my vibe. And I feel like he'd just be so fun to hang out with. And in this film, he's quite childlike. The character is very childlike. He's an angel. Of course, Keanu's an angel. I thought I'd really love it, but I found it a little bit depressing initially, even though I think it's supposed to be a feel good movie, because it's just a guy who can't make it in what he really wants to do. So he has to do all these jobs that he doesn't want to do. He's really struggling to survive and all that kind of stuff. It's depressing, really. But then Seth Godin, is that his name? Did I just do that out loud, guys? I think I did. But why did that not sound like Seth Godin? Sounded more like something else. Seth, oh my God. It's Seth Rogen. Do you know why I thought of Seth Godin? Because there was a period in my life, I'd forgotten about him. Wonder if he still has his website. There was a period, he still does have it. There was a period in my life where I was reading all these copywriting books because I just wanted to simplify the way I wrote. Big mistake. Don't ever do that. What ended up happening was that it completely stole the soul out of my writing. And ever since then, I've really struggled to get that back. Such a shame. Let me find his website. So this guy, Seth Godin, yeah, he used to write this. I don't know if it was daily or whatever, Seth's blog, but he'd write these articles, and they were just, the writing was just so clean, but ultimately you lose the soul. And I've lost the soul in my writing as a result. So don't ever read copywriting books. I mean, I went through the whole gambit of them. I don't know why. Sometimes I can get something in my head and just become really obsessed with it. So I'd read books by people like Charles Saatchi, who's a marketing guru, marketing genius, you know, the Saatchi and Saatchi Gallery in London, which is a fantastic gallery. They had this massive marketing agency, and their marketing campaigns were so clever. So I was reading books like that. I was reading some books by Ogilvy, and then I got into Seth's blog. There's another guy who's a fantastic, he had an amazing blog as well. Can't remember his name. I don't recommend it at all. If you want to improve your writing, you just have to write and lean into your own voice. And I used to have a lovely writing voice, so lovely. Back in the day, when I go back and look at my writing, when I was just emailing people back in the day, there was so much heart and so much soul in my writing. And I can't believe I screwed myself over. So I just think the more you listen to, that's why I say don't listen to anything I say. It might apply to me. I'm still learning as I'm going along. But really just take whatever I say with a pinch of salt and for the purposes of entertainment, because I think instinctively we have our own code or key to who we should be or who we want to be, or who we just are. And the more we follow, that's why I stopped watching everything on YouTube, other than accepting the universe and this one channel that I'm going to tell you about in due course. And other than these independent journalists which I actually took a break from last week. It's probably why I'm a little bit more chirpy this weekend, but probably also because that tricky week finished. That tricky week, it has a huge impact. So yeah, I just stopped watching everything. I just thought it's all nonsense. All you have to do is work hard, play hard, and fall in love, and hope for love back. That's it. That's it. That's it. And do what you love to do. Try and find your passion and just do it, because life can be really miserable if you haven't found your passion and you're constantly searching for it. I know in my other video I said, well, if you're just good at something, I was saying it in another video, maybe I should have just gone into the scientific field because that was like my degree, and maybe I should have accepted that I wasn't a standout creative, and I don't necessarily agree with what I've just said, because I think if you can, you should pursue your passion until it absolutely kills you, until you have nothing left in you. But I wouldn't listen to me on that aspect either. You should just probably listen to your parents and then blame them for everything if it all goes wrong. Don't follow strangers on the internet. At least if you follow what your parents say, you know that they had your best interests at heart and they were doing the best with the knowledge that they had. But if you follow people on the internet, they don't even know you. They can't care about you because they don't know you as much as we can care about another human being and want the best for them. But they're not invested in you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what your capabilities are. So, like this morning, just before I came on, I was thinking how much fun it was that I was talking about Keanu. I'll come back to Keanu. I haven't finished talking about Keanu just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Keanu, Brad Pitt, both different moments. What was I saying? This morning I was like, my mum, she was a table tennis champion. She was a chess champion. All she had to do was train me in these two things. Potentially I could be traveling the world being a chess player. #1 chess player. I could be at the Olympics, which she was supposed to go to. And instead of her, she could have been my manager, my coach, and she could have been traveling with me. Lost opportunities that were just there because it's in my genes, because she had it. So obviously I'm going to have it. It's going to be passed down to me. When I think about this, it absolutely drives me insane because, well, mostly for her, because I've told you this story that her brother was jealous and he stopped her from going to the Olympics in China. And that would have been her life, like what she would have wanted her life to be. A person who played games all day long, whether it was sporting games or mental games. So I feel deeply for her. But I often think to myself, and I've never said this to her because I think it would hurt her, but I've thought, she'll hear this one day, why didn't she think, okay, I lost that chance, but let me hone this in to my children and I can live through them by traveling with them when they go to these places. And knowing that it's because of my genes that they were able to do this. So, and that would have been the life that I would have wanted, traveling, having fun. I just want to have fun. Screw it. I'm saying it loud and proud. I just want to have fun. I want to live like Keanu, is he 60 now? He's still got it. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. There's one scene where he gets into the sauna and then dunks in the ice bath. I was talking about not Seth Godin, Seth Rogen. Okay, I'm coming back to all these things. Keanu age. What a beautiful, beautiful name, Keanu. 61 years old. OMG. He's such a beautiful man. And this scene where he's just in his shorts and he's dunking and then going into the sauna, and he's got a really amazing body, and you're like, I need to do everything possible to maintain my frame so that when I'm 61 years old, I can still look as good as Keanu. So he's so childlike and innocent and just playful and fun, which I think is who he is in real life. He just wants to play with his motorcycles. He wants to do good for the world. He wants to be left alone in peace. And I don't know what Keanu's other interests are, but I bet you they're all really lovely and childlike and fun. What a fun way to live. And then Seth Rogen, no, we're not going to do that again. It's not a cute look, is it? Why does it remind me of a cartoon character? Why am I not figuring out what the cartoon character is? Seth Rogen is 44 years old. Wild, because he looks like he's, well, I wouldn't have thought Seth Rogen's 61, but then neither would I have thought that Keanu's 61. Keanu looks around 50, late 40s, 50, early 50s in this film. Seth Rogen looks kind of the same age. Insanity. So yeah, I really like Seth Rogen because he does all the Bong movies. He's just a bonghead, isn't he? What was that? Knocked Up, one of my favorites, one of my favorite comedies. I'm gonna watch Office Space today, since I have the whole day to myself. And officially, it's too late to go to Bristol. Okay, I can relax now because there's always in that last 15 minutes before I decide whether I go or not. I'm just like, should I go? Should I not go? It's fine. It's done. It's finished. I have to talk about the comments underneath some of these drum-based videos as well. What was I saying? So Seth Rogen, he's just a fun guy, isn't he? I'm sure there are other films of his that I've enjoyed. Oh yeah, there is. Have you guys seen that Seth Rogen comedy where he plays a police officer? OMG, this just came to me. Seth Rogen comedy police officer. Oh, there's this one scene that's hilarious. The funniest thing about this film is that I actually haven't seen the full film. I've just seen clips of this film. Seth Rogen and Bill Hader. Super bad. Oh my gosh. Can I play this for you? Oh, they're just so, he's just silly. You know, I just want to be silly. I just want to spend my life being funny and silly and having fun. Is that so bad, guys? Is that such a bad desire to have? After I made that video yesterday, I realized how much I hate the world that I have to exist in. I don't have to, but I do. No, I don't. No, you don't. It's a choice. I realized how it's really taken everything out of me dealing with these type of people. They're just so anathema to who I am. And I'm not talking about the clients per se, even though they're totally different to me as well. I'm talking about the third parties, the intermediaries. They're just a complete and utter nightmare most of the time to deal with. Seth Rogen. Super bad. So yeah, that just made me think I shouldn't have to be thinking about these type of people and their oddities and having to navigate their weirdness. I shouldn't even be aware of this stuff. I wish I could just go back to who I used to be when I wasn't aware of the nutty behavior of people in the world. But here we are. That's why I think Keanu looks so young, because he doesn't have to deal with people that he doesn't want to deal with, I'm guessing. He's had tough things happening to him. I wish all the best for Keanu. He's a fine piece of crumpet. Not just because he's beautiful, but because of his heart and his childlike innocence. So there's a scene in Superbad where it's quite long. Do I play it for you or not? Oh, can I? I'll think about it. Do you want me to play it for you? Can you just nod? Maybe a little bit. Where are my cons? So I've been feeling really like not interested in my cons recently because it's taken me 2 years, you guys. It's taken me 2 years to get these cons to look, well, not even look, to just fit my feet, mold to the shape of my feet. There's a really awkward stage with the cons where they just feel so clunky and horrible, and then at some point it's like you're walking on air. Still haven't reached that phase, but recently I've been feeling like they're starting to get there. The only thing is that they start to look a little bit grimy by that stage when they're actually a perfect fit. I don't like it when they're too like clean. This is like a perfect sort of filthiness. So it's sort of given up on my cons. Like, it takes ages to break them in, and the Asics that you guys saw, they just feel so amazing on my feet. They're so light, and it's like walking on air. And they don't give you bunions. So it's almost sort of given up on these. And then watching this film yesterday, there's a scene where Keanu's wearing, can I tell you my favorite outfit on men? Word to the wise. This is not what he was wearing, but okay, he was wearing a t-shirt, I think, and a shirt maybe, and linen trousers and these cons. My favorite outfit on men is a linen shirt, 100% linen bottoms, 100%, and cons or some kind of sailing loafers maybe, but cons are just perfect cons. He's wearing these linen pants, cons, and a t-shirt and a shirt maybe, and he just looks so good. And I'm pretty sure his cons were almost identical to my ones, if not the same. Like, if Keanu's rocking out these cons still, I'm gonna have to go back to my cons. So I'm gonna give my cons another chance and hope that they break in very quickly. I haven't bought anything this year, you guys, apart from things like soap. You saw my little rustic mortar and pestle wooden one. It's over there. And food stuff like my cacao powder and a couple of my supplements. But not stuff, you know what I mean? Like clothes. That was the aim, not to buy anything. But I've been good past 3 years. 3 years I haven't bought anything from Japan. That was hard, but I did it. And now it's not a big deal at all. Okay.
This is the bullshit. I got exams tomorrow. Get this.
Apparently someone has an exam. How'd you know? You're the one that got punched. Okay, first things first, what is your name?
My name? It's, McLovin.
McLovin?
Yeah.
Now, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name.
My first name? Technically, I don't have a first name, so don't worry about my first name.
But we're the police. Just want to get the story straight.
Come on.
He must be so afraid.
I don't believe this bullshit. I can't believe this is happening. I didn't even know you could get arrested for this shit. We need that liquor.
Are they gonna like take him downtown or something?
Fuck Fogel. He got arrested, okay? We're on our own. We need a new way to get Oh, fuck! The money, man! Fuck! How much money can you get?
Why are you talking about money, man? What about Fogel?
What? That doesn't matter anymore. I lost $100 of Jules' money. What are we gonna do, bust him out of jail? I'm gonna bake him a cake with a fucking file in it? Fuck Fogel. We need a new way to get liquor, which is fucking impossible because we don't have any money. Fuck!
All right, you just need to calm down. We need to think for a second. We just need to think this out.
Fuck thinking, we need to act!
Okay,
Oh,
stop the part.
Seth!
Hold on.
What the fuck happened?
Old enough for what?
It's a party.
Can I see your ID?
Yeah, I think I have it.
You're an organ donor.
What?
I didn't want to be one, but my wife insisted.
I always give him shit for it too. I say it all the time.
What
I
do you
say,
say? You say-
it's just like a woman. Even after you're dead, they want to tear your heart out. I say it weekly, and it's still funny.
It still makes me laugh.
Really
Yeah.
funny.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't really have any information. He just kind of hit me, and I didn't really see what he looked like.
Oh,
I don't know if I can help you.
You in a hurry or something?
Yeah, kind of had to catch that bus.
where were you headed?
Near 13th and Granville.
Oh, we can take you there.
Yeah.
No,
Get
you
your
don't have
information on the way.
Why waste two
Hang
bucks?
out.
Yeah.
We'll take you.
No problem.
Please don't report me, man. We can figure this out, right? We can figure this out, right?
Why the fuck wouldn't I report you? You just hit me with your
I
car!
need to link it for you. It's brilliant. The actress at the beginning of this clip, she's amazing. Very good actress. So, Seth Rogen. I have a soft spot for Seth Rogen. And this film had Keanu and Seth in it. Good combination. And his house, Seth Rogen's house, is so beautiful. Oh, modern LA views. Guessing it's set in LA. Right up my alley. And basically, I think my ideal home would be somewhere between, would have the decor of somewhere between Persian carpets, obviously. Have to have, in the future, I have to have a Persian carpet in one of the rooms. And then a Scandi Japanese vibe in one of the rooms. And then a Moroccan vibe because of all the color and just, it's just so beautiful. The color coming out of Morocco, kind of Morocco vibe. And then finally this kind of clinical, which I suppose leans into the Scandi vibe, but it's not I feel like Scandinavian style has a little bit more warmth potentially, maybe. I just like the modernity of it. I like all the light that comes into this house. I like the views over LA, the space. I love space. I like having nothing in my room. My ideal house would just have the essential items, then maybe pops of color, because I do love the whole Moroccan vibe. So like amazing art everywhere, and then just glass windows, so all the lights coming through. As much as I don't like LA, I can tell you that the houses in LA are absolutely stunning in the Bel Air and Beverly Hills area. I'll tell you one thing though, there was one house that was an utter monstrosity, and I'd pass it when I was going up into the hills. It was so ugly, I couldn't believe that someone, let alone an architect, had concocted this thing. One of the most expensive houses apparently in that area, and it was just unsold. No one wanted it, which gave me the biggest giggle every time I had to pass it. It was that ugly that you think to yourself, how did anyone pass their architectural exams? Horrific, cold, grey, just miserable. I feel like someone was having a joke or a laugh or having a really bad day when they designed that house, because yeah, that house, all the other houses in the hills are exquisite. And I can totally understand why the Hollywooders all sort of want to live there. It's so beautiful up there. But then you go down into LA and you get a reality shock with all the homeless people, and it's mental, the difference. It's like a dystopian land, and then, well, it's not dystopian because it's still beautiful down there, but it's a shock. It's a shock to the system. I couldn't get my head around it at all. I just couldn't. But I didn't come on to talk about LA. I just wanted to play you a tune. Okay, I'm gonna play you this track. I just love it so much. There's so many tracks, but I want to play you this track. Oh, I also wanted to do charades. Very quick game of charades. So I woke up this morning to some news. Can't discuss it openly, but we can play charades, right, you guys? Okay, two words. Both begin with F. Both of them are one syllable each. I'm going to try and mime it for you, charade it for you. But it's not an orange. But it's not an orange. It's the first word. Second word, also beginning with the letter F. Every country has it. Got it? Got it? That's what I woke up to, and I thought they must think we're stupid, you guys. They must think we're stupid. So I had a little giggle over that. This morning. Maybe they'll get it right third time round. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, forgive me for saying that. Forgive me for saying that. I didn't mean it. I'm backtracking. Okay. Actually, there's so many songs I want to play for you. So many. But I'm going to just focus on this one. I actually feel like I should play you drum bass since it's the drum bass day. Okay, fine. I'm going to play you two tracks. You can go off if you want to. This is a drum bass track that I love. And then I'm going to go into the middle of it, okay? Because it switches up a little bit in the middle. Sorry, we're going to backtrack. That's the switch up. Too late now, go on 50. It's a group called Donwall. They're amazing. They are amazing. Okay, this other tune I want to play for you, but whilst I find it, so I always love to read the comments on these drum and bass rides that come up. Oh, I have another tune I want to play for you. Some of the drum bass comments that come up under these rides, they're always really positive. I think it's amazing. For some reason, the shorts seems to attract slightly less positive comments occasionally here and there. And for some reason, some people, the minority, find these drum and bass rides in the UK at least really bothersome. They comment on the type of people that attend. They comment on how irritating it is for car drivers. It's just a kind of negative vibe. And they really are mean-spirited about the type of people that attend the UK rides. Frankly speaking, I prefer the European rides because the people are, the style and fashion in Europe is just, I guess, better. And yeah, people are just sort of more put together. But that's just a cultural difference. It doesn't, I don't know, the vibe is really like a bit neggy sometimes, occasionally. Generally speaking, everyone's just amazed by this thing. I can't understand how you can't be amazed by this thing that's been created. It's amazing. Someone had an idea and a passion, and then they created this amazing, like, that's incredible. How can anyone be negative about that? And even if you don't like drum and bass, I can't believe that anyone would hate drum and bass. It's just not possible. But even if you don't like drum and bass, surely you could see what a cool thing it is for people's happiness. And so yeah, some oddball comments here and there. There's 2 more tracks. I don't want to make this really long. Okay then, I'm not going to play you the one that I wanted to play you. I'll play you the other one. Such a beautiful day in London town. And when the weather's beautiful, everyone's happy in the UK. It's really lovely. I like being in the UK in this season. Oh, okay. I really love this track, you guys. Hope it doesn't tap the energy. Or is it your mind? It's your mind. Oh, such a tune, such a tune.
And it's costing my
I should drop there. It's teasing me. I don't like the tease. I don't like it. Just drop it where it should drop.
and it's crossing mine. So like someone is still a diamond. And it's crossing mine. Your one day drag me into the night. And it's crossing mine. You allowed me sending mayday. And it's crossing mine. So wisely, I know she'll be alright. Cause you may blame on me, babe. I know that now you should better fall. You shoot me high, call me fly. Keep on pushing, but you better don't. That's what I thought, call me babe. I should now cross my name and die. Honors in the flag. shot whether you are home. And it's 'cause you're mine. And it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. It's 'cause you're mine. It's 'cause you're mine. Someone who's still a diamond. You love me. Send it in Mayday. Cause you may blame on me, babe. I know that now you should better fall. You shoot me high, call me fly. Keep on pushing, but you better don't. And it's 'cause you're mine. And it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. And it's 'cause you're mine. And it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. Oh, it's 'cause you're mine. It's 'cause you're mine.
What a tune! I'll link it for you. I discovered this guy 10 years after he actually released his first music. Unbelievable. How does that even happen? On the back of a motorbike with this blaring through, amazing speakers, either on the Tokyo highway, maybe the LA highway, maybe not quite central London, no. It's got to be Tokyo or LA, I think. Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, y'all. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the sun. It's a bank holiday weekend next weekend. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens next weekend. Peace on out.